We have one more of these aggregate functions we're going to cover, which is average. It's a really useful one. AVG, which is nice and short for average. It works in the same way. We can find the average across all rows in a data set, or we can group and then find averages. So to find the average released year across all books, it's as simple as select AVG released year from books. And the average released year is 1999.789, very close to 2000. But we could also find the average number of pages across all the books. There we are, 362. Or how about the average stock quantity? 128.9474. Okay, but of course, we can also use group by and do things like calculate the average stock quantity for books that have been released in the same year. So how would we do that? We would group by released year and then select the average stock quantity. Let's try it. Let's select released year, average stock quantity, and then from books, group by released year. So we're grouping by the year that the books were released, and then we're averaging their stock quantity. So in 2003, the average stock for those books that were released in that year is 66. 2001, I know there's at least a couple of books. How would we know exactly how many books? Well, we can just put the count in as well. We can count the rows in each group. Count star. So exactly what I thought. 2001, there was 3 books released in that year. The average stock quantity is 134.3333. And that's all there is to average. It's a pattern, hopefully you can recognize at this point, right? Sum, min, max, average, count. You can use them on an entire table or use them in groups to find out more information about those groups. You can do a lot of analysis simply by creating different groups, grouping by different aspects of your data, and then using these different aggregate functions to query and figure out more about those groups.